Pomade gets up and goes again. And goes again, Trillian Pomade. Smart play.
It's got to go wide here. It's got to go wide.
McKenzie to Kapani. They are looking wide. Kramer, they've got numbers.
Adelaide Oval, it is the heart and soul of this city and the scene of some of the greatest moments in Australian sport. And the locals, they are pumped because for the first time in 18 years, Test rugby returns. The Wallaroos and the Wallabies set to light up this iconic ground in an historic doubleheader.
The beauty of what the Wallaroos need to do is in its simplicity. Tackles don't make themselves. They need to concentrate on defence. They've spent a long week working on defence, making sure they're getting front of this well-coached Wayne Smith Black Ferns side.
Both teams advancing to the 10-metre lines. Real intensity, Avril Mitchell, before this one.
Yeah, I've got goosebumps, Swaney.
With the Wallaroos kicking off here at Adelaide Oval. Time on. Wallaroos v Black Ferns. And Arabella McKenzie sends it down to Black Ferns captain Kennedy Simon. Taking it into first contact. And right away, Brunt goes for a run as well. Here's the late inclusion. Kalunivale. And a penalty advantage. Inside ball from Baylor. Letty Inga, who had such a huge game last week. And Black Ferns can keep it tight. Kalunivale. Inside ball to Love. Who's trying to keep her up off the deck. Baylor, Demant, and that one lost forward by Steinmetz on debut, but it is...
Playing under advantage there, so a quick let-off for the Black Ferns.
Number 12 offside. Line.
Right on halfway we are.
They're inside their half.
Taken at the top by Bremner, and they set up the maul. And getting a good shove on early. Connor in control, and they keep trucking it down the far touchline. Taylor out the back for Kalunivale, and another penalty advantage. So the Wallaroos need to watch their early discipline. Bremner brings it back in field. Pick and go from Nan Wu, looking to get the arms free.
You'll find their number 6 in the
Whistle
side.
goes.
It's just a little bit in from the side there from Emily Chancellor, but that maul was heading forward at a rapid pace of knots, so the Wallaroos are really going to have to work to control that, otherwise they'll walk them downfield all day.
52-5 the score last week. The Black Ferns 3 minutes in. Inside the Wallaroos 22, brought down by Nan Wu, and they set up that maul again. Connor in control, and they are heading forward at a rate of knots here. She breaks out now, and Chancellor again. Penalty advantage for the Black Ferns. Chancellor again just sliding around the side of that one. They've got a free crack here, the Black Ferns. And that one lost forward, but another whistle. Now, I'll get a talking to. It's only 3.5 minutes in.
Got 2 more penalties against your number 6. She's coming in and changing a bind and getting onto that back person. She needs to stay at the back and drive through.
A real opportunity here for New Zealand. Nanwu again brings it down, and again it's Connor setting this maul up. She breaks away this time, so the Wallaroos over the top, and they win the penalty. Clutch play. Chancellor gets it right this time.
Third time's the charm, Swaney. That's outstanding work from Emily Chancellor. I was going to say before, I hope your player cam's got extra batteries, because she just gets through an absolute mission of work in a game. And that's great work from the blindside flanker.
So Arabella McKenzie takes play up outside the 22. McKenzie, Fredericks. Fredericks, a little show and go from Georgie Fredericks. She's been impressive this year. Georgie Fredericks in the 13 jersey for the Wallaroos, and Hamilton with another carry. using that physicality that we know she is so good at. Chancellor down the right tram jacks, and here's Tarita into the 22. Good continuity here for the Wallaroos.
Advantage is over.
Mackenzie, wide ball to Leonard.
Your advantage.
Fredericks. Now wide is Pilia'e Rasambale looking to get the arms free. Wong. Hamilton.
You've got advantage, 9.
Lining up for another one. Now they have advantage. Here's Kapani, the local. Emotional day for her.
Okay, cool.
Mackenzie. And Bessie Palu loses that one forward, but the penalty right in front here for the Wallaroos. That was some continuity from the Aussies.
Yeah, outstanding work. I'll be shocked if they don't go for points
Number
here.
3 offside.
An interesting decision here. They're going to go to the line. Probably know it's going to be a shootout. They conceded 8 tries last week. Maybe 3's not enough. I can understand what you're thinking. Strike first in a test match.
Back down the front to Lafai. The ball's on the deck. Here's Badabasanga. Bessie Palu. With the leg drive, Bessie Palu. That one laid back, went backwards. Patu, this is her range. Here's Patu, the experienced Wallaroo. Pick and go from the Aussies. They're close. Now Betty Basanga wants it. Mackenzie, Fredericks, holds it up. And it'll be lost over the line from Bien Tarita. They were playing penalty advantage, so 5 points goes begging for the Wallaroos, but they'll get another crack at it. Oh, and Tarita on debut. Almost a dream start for her.
Yeah, both debutantes have had a little fumble in the first minutes of this game, but you know that's your first touch of Test rugby, and you got to do all the little things right.
So Talakai, take 2. They hit Chancellor. Around the corner they go. Patu winding up. Oh! And a big collision. Here's Hamilton. I think it's Semple who's still down for the Black Ferns. Wallaroos pick and go. Still a big chance for the Aussies. Patu. Now Badabasanga wants it. Mackenzie again. Here's Fredericks. Fredericks. This time Tarita scores. A dream start for the Wallaroos. A dream debut for Bien Tarita.
Outstanding. That is so great from the Wallaroos. A little bit unlucky for the Black Ferns, who Chelsea said was still not right on the other side of the field, but a fantastic try on debut for Bien Tarita, who is an absolute rocket.
Mackenzie slots this one from the sideline. It's 7-0. The Aussies lead the Kiwis.
See here coming in high. Sorry, Swanee. Coming in high, no dip. She might end up with a red, even though she's leaving the field.
That would be extremely harsh, but it's
a soak tackle situation. She's planted, not advancing.
So it's
Chelsea
direct hit
Semple,
contact.
yeah,
The full
it's a dip.
parent is passive in the contact. The force does come from the goal player, but still head on head, so it's going to be a yellow card to the 13. Yeah.
They've mitigated down from a red.
So they just don't have that sub coming on.
so for 10 minutes, the Black Ferns will play with 14.
Bind. Set.
Magnificent pictures you're getting here. And Sunga channel 1 ball, nicely done. Here's Tarita, the try scorer, taking it up for a one-off carry. Here's Lafai. Tassi Lafai, converted centre, so knows how to run with the ball in hand, playing in the second row now. Here's Fredericks, who's just been brilliant, and again makes meters, and Fredericks is away! 1 to beat. Uses that footwork. Into the 22 she goes. Mackenzie, Hamilton, into sucking that defence. Over the top they go. Black Ferns turn it over. The Wallaroos have been under a little bit of pressure here at scrum time. Really
interesting tactical option here, Harold. I'd love your opinion on it, because they could have taken 3 points. They could have chewed up 90 seconds of the yellow card. If they have a dominant scrum, well, they're just going to win a penalty anyway. And they're at a disadvantage numerically in backline on backline. So we can just see what they try and do here. Do they isolate Ruby Tui one-on-one to the right-hand side to try and take on Avania Wong on the outside?
Yeah, I think they're going to fold right here. Steinmetz on that outside and Tui sitting right behind the scrum. Oh, maybe left.
Defensive scrum from the Wallaroos. Baylor to Letty Inga. Over the top goes Fredericks. Baylor to Kalunivale. Black Ferns into the 22, they go. Hands. Grace Hamilton stays solid. Still there for the Black Ferns. Tanya Kalunivale. It's a little pick and go.
You can see out here on this left side, I think Ruby Tui's going to back herself.
Here you go, the Black Ferns keeping it tight though. Still Connor, the pick and go. Whistle goes.
One's gone straight down, but it's got 2 offside.
So this is a gift 3 points if they want it. The Black Ferns here.
Okay, shot called. Yeah, we're all midfield as well.
I suppose the other side of it's interesting for the Wallaroos. Perhaps this is the option they wouldn't mind either. They'll concede 3 instead of 5 or 7, and they'll be able to go and kick off down the other end and oblige the Black Ferns to come out of their own zone.
And 3 points it is for the Black Ferns. They are on the scoreboard. It is 7 points to 3. So the Wallaroos still holding on to a lead. Great start for the Aussies after conceding 50 last week. They win one back.
Hold 4, stop.
And it's put on the toe. Tarita does well under the high ball. And again caught high. This time she gets her knee down to the deck. It comes short side through Palu, who straightens up. Bessie Palu on debut. Some good early touches. Yeah, Russambale goes out to Lafayette. And Lafayette backing into the contact. McKenzie, Fredericks, and this time Tui rushes up. Doesn't want to give Georgie Fredericks any time and space. And the Black Ferns driving over, and that's been turned over. Good physicality from the Kiwi side. Nan Wu pops it off the deck to Demant. And Demant looking for the support. Brilliant offloading game from the Black Ferns. Ruse, oh, and that is huge contact. Boom! Hamilton on Reynolds.
4 or 5, step back 3.
Kalunivale standing over the top. Again, another offside. Wallaroos discipline really needs to be worked on here. Through the middle goes Connor. And now they have momentum. Ruse is a metre out. Demant holds it up for front. A try-saving tackle, but they pick and go. Very close to Black Ferns. And there it is. It'll be Luca Connor who'll get the 5-pointer for the Black Ferns. It's been a really tight first half hour here at Adelaide Oval. And Demant over the black dot. So the Black Ferns lead 10 points to 7. In the 27th minute. Love. Baylor again. And Tubik, a little chip. Pass out to Ruby Tui, and Tui shown the sideline. McKenzie makes the tackle. Nanwu. Wrestled to the ground by Lafayette. Here's Kalunivale, nice little inside ball there to her front row partner in Love. Here's Tubik. Oh, the missed tackle there on Ruse gives her an extra 15 metres upfield. Baylor. Kalunivale, who's been brilliant this afternoon. That one lost forward though, but again we were paying.
Give me the number.
Penalty advantage.
Okay, number 4. Number 4.
Tassi Lafayette.
Too many offsides.
So Atasi Lafai will spend 10 in the sin bin. A yellow card to the Wallaroos.
Five,
The scrum has been a work on last week. They really struggled at scrum time, the Wallaroos. One in the air by Nanwu. Around the corner comes Connor. Baylor. Demont. Demont beats the first tackle. 4 metres out. Connor. Bremner. Inside ball. Here it is for Brunt. And a pick and go. Looking for number 2 was Connor. It's still there for the Black Ferns. And Kalu Nivale held out. Wallaroos really desperately holding their line here. Now Love driven back in the tackle by Kapani. Quick ball, and that one's lost forward by Leti Inga. Survive somehow.
Absolute courage and determination from the Wallaroos there. That's the kind of effort we want to see from our Australian teams in Australia. Outstanding.
It's nicely done. Tubic in at first receiver and McMenamin lining up. Shannon Parry all over this one and wins the penalty. The captain gets over one. Wallaroos having to win their ball. It's tough work. Here's Robinson. Emily Robinson, an experienced campaigner also. Hamilton looks out wide to Fredericks. Oh, they really shut her down. Brunt came out of the line and smashed Georgie Fredericks, and the Black Ferns driving over and winning the penalty.
Not back feet.
Fredericks calling for the TMO, thought that was high. And again, it's better. Pops off for McMenamin. They go blind. Tui, chips. Chancellor wins it. No mark called, so it's play on. Parry has to scramble and does well to pick it up and win that ball for the Wallaroos. Half-time siren has sounded. Kenzie puts the ball into tuck. So a tight first half here at Adelaide Oval between these old rivals, Australia and New Zealand. It is the Black Ferns leading the Wallaroos 10 points to 7.
It's absolutely heartening to see. They've turned up this afternoon, and this crowd has turned up with them. The atmosphere here at Adelaide Stadium is incredible. What a privilege to watch a game like this.
Tubic. That restart's a shallow restart and easily taken there by Aisha Leti Inga. Brilliant work. Tubic to Brunt. Brunt gets the ball away to Tubic. Here's Steinmetz. And Tui gets laid out. Big shot on Ruby Tui from Pauline Piliae Rasambale. Roos. Connor. Nanwu does well to pick that one up off the bootlaces to get the offload away to Tomata. Tomata, barreling run from Tomata, and McMenamin looking to hold her feet. 10 out. They have numbers to the left if they can get it there. O'Gorman looking to shut it down. Counter ruck coming, but it's still there for the Black Ferns. Leti Inga. Parry for the turnover. Tubic. Demant out wide to Tui. Tui stepping in field. She's close, Ruby Tui. Still there for the Black Ferns. Reaching out for the try, and it's been turned over. Right in the nick of time, and it's Emily Robinson who latched onto it. So 10 points to 7, the Black Ferns leading, nearly 10 gone in this second half. The Wallaroos holding on.
Bind. Set.
To do a lot of defending. The last set of phases, 11 phases for the Black Ferns. The Wallaroos defended. Here's Tui at first receiver from Marino Tohini. Marino Tohini to Murray, who's driven backwards in the tackle. Wu again to Tomata. Tomata, who's made some brilliant runs early, and there's the try! Sheer weight of possession in this second half, and it'll be Joanna Ngan-Wu who will get the 5-pointer.
She's been just immense for the Black Ferns today. In fact, both of the locks for the Black Ferns have just done outstanding work.
17 unanswered points to the Black Ferns. They lead 17 points to 7.
Important period here for the Wallaroos. This is traditionally where it's got a little bit ugly at times. 17-7. They've tried so hard to hold on. They've conceded points. Important that they continue the resolute nature of their performance this afternoon.
And throws the dummy and has a crack. Pomade has to make the tackle and does well. Here it is for Roos.
Ball's there.
They're close, the Black Ferns. Reynolds brought down a metre out. McMenamin over the top, trying to power her way over the line. Wallaroos trying to hold on. And now it breaks away for the Black Ferns. Letty Inga gets the ball away off the deck. Brunt has to run backwards. The Wallaroos doing well. Hold them out at this stage. Bremner. Inside ball to Letty Inga. Delmian shifts it off to Reynolds. She's in. And that one goes to the front. Nice little change up from the Black Ferns. Marino Tohini carrying it up. Oh, Kapani rushes out to make the tackle on Roos. It is for Reynolds, Tubic, Demant. And Murray gets the offload away to Roos. A dangerous offload game, this Black Ferns team, but Mackenzie plucks it out of the air and takes it up to halfway, looking for one of the speedsters. Morgan's there. Pomade gets up and goes again, Trilline Pomade. Smart play.
It's got to go wide here. It's got to go wide.
Mackenzie to Kapani. They are looking wide. Kramer, they've got numbers. Draw and pass. It's a bounce pass to Tarita. Tarita, clutch tackle out wide. Brings BN Tarita down, and Morgan taken high. It'll be a penalty advantage.
Bella McKenzie with a beautiful intercept, and you'd think with carbs that size she'd make the rest of the field, but you know, it's a work on, I suppose.
And Masters has been dropped back on a little variation play at line-out time. Hamilton in there looking to rip it back, and she does so. Grace Hamilton shifts it to Pomade. Here's Mackenzie. Tarita joins the line. It beats into the backfield. Bien Tarita gets 2.
Oh, what a debut from Bien there. Absolutely outstanding.
A double on debut for Bien Tarita, and the Wallaroos will finish this one on a high. To add the extras, and does so. It'll be the Black Ferns, the winners on the day.
How good is it to be a part of this?
It's so amazing, and I just want to shout out to everybody who's jumped on the women's rugby this year. Look around, bro. I can tell you 10 years ago this was not a thing, so it's actually so inspiring that the people out there are putting their hand up and saying we want to support the other half of the demographic as well. So it's absolutely amazing. Thank you to Showdown Rugby Union, World Rugby putting this on, and we're only about to blow up even more, so it's pretty exciting, brother.
Well, thanks very much, Rube. It's been fantastic watching today. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, mate.
Excellent.
Cheers.